Friday Night Rewind could not wait until Friday night. This is Thursday. We're at the Gibbs Countryside Showdown here at Gibbs High School. I'm here, Cotey's here, Catch 47 is here. We're right on the field bringing you as close to the action as possible. Cotey, great matchup tonight. Tell you what.
Dang, is he going to be all right?
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. Do you mind?
Nah, I'm Blake Spencer, Countryside fullback.
I'm Joey Knight. That over there is John Cotey. Friday Night Rewind starts right now. Cotey, how many fingers?
Infinite skills. TampaBay.com is the source you trust. We got imitators, but they don't do sports like us. We got the county battles and crosstown rivalries. Highlight Central, we hit you with what you gotta see. If you're not in the crowd, online is where you gotta be. From Friday Night Rewind to Season 2 Odyssey.
Turnovers, not to mention heart, grit, and character, kept Springstead in this game. But in the end, turnovers took him out of the game as well. A classic here on the North Sun Coast. Nature Coast 20, Springstead 15. Springstead led from the outset. Less than 2 minutes into the game, Dominic Roberson steps right into a C.J. Baker swing pass, may have even been a backward lateral, races 50 yards in stride for a touchdown. Tevin Drake, the workhorse for Nature Coast, en route to a touchdown late in the first half, fumbles in his end zone. Springstead converts that into points, a Nate Schaefer 22-yard field goal. 55 seconds remaining in the third quarter. A fumble is scooped up by Nature Coast standout defensive back Mike Fields. He races 73 yards for the touchdown to give Nature Coast a 20-15 lead. Springstead answers again. These kids do not quit. Springstead drove. They were inside Nature Coast 5, less than 2 minutes remaining. A big play on that. James Mulla, quarterback, had a great night. 26-yard pass to James Wozniak to put the Eagles inside the 5. 2 plays later, the Eagles fumble. Nature Coast scoops it up, preserves the ball the rest of the way, preserves the win. Classic game here.
You know, we're able to come out on top and you know, keep our composure. And, you know, you got to go through a little adversity like that to, you know, throughout the season. So I'm proud of the guys for, you know, never giving up, never giving in out there.
I think we're all just disappointed as a team, but, I mean, this year we've really come together and we are brothers.
This is John Cotey with Friday Night Rewind. I'm here at CCC where tonight the Marauders pulled off a 9-6 victory over Tampa Catholic. I believe the second straight victory. It rained. It was a real slobber knocker out here. I mean, you can look at this. This is just, that's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. This is Eric Miller. One big drive in the game when the weather got at its absolute worst point. CCC managed a 16-play, 81-yard drive. This is the unathletic quarterback they have. The athletic one is behind me, but this guy had 35 yards rushing on the drive and completed a 13-yard pass. How did you do that in the pouring rain?
Just had to pull through. Linemen made good blocks. Wide receivers ran good routes, and just threw it and ran.
And it was 9-6 at halftime, and that was the final score. Tampa Catholic had a couple opportunities late, but guys like Bobby Zagers putting the game away with some big runs at the end. Talk about the offensive line and the job that they did, because you guys were able to string together a number of long drives.
Yeah, the offensive line did great. I mean, Joe LaRoche coming back from an injury. He was excellent, and just the whole offensive line, the fullbacks, all the blocking was excellent.
Tampa Catholic, defending state runners-up last year. They walk out of here with only 2 field goals tonight. The defense was strong. CCC put up about 200 yards of total offense, and the final, 9-6, the Marauders win again.
Cotey, good to see you bouncing off the turf quickly to give us a recap of Thursday night's game.
Small price to pay for the new Jag I'm driving, thanks to Workman's Comp. Anyway, Thursday night we had Gibbs hosting Countryside in a big Pinellas County matchup. And this one was tight all the way. Jimbo Schmelik scoring first for Countryside on a 4-yard touchdown run to put the Cougars up 7-0. And Terry Johnson followed that with a 5-yard touchdown run. 14-0 Countryside. Looked like they were pulling away, but Gibbs actually comes back. Jarvis West, a kickoff return for a touchdown, and then an interception return for Russell Allen. Look at this play. It's deflected. Russell grabs it, runs it all the way back. They missed the extra point that ties the game up at 14-14. But Countryside grinds out a long drive. Jimbo Schmelik to Richard Chalkley for the game-winning touchdown. But the big story in this game was the Countryside defense. They held Gibbs under 50 yards of total offense. Defensive ends Derek Wolfbarger and Tyler Walker all over quarterback Josh Rembert, helping to combine for 6 sacks on the night.
Cody, Land O'Lakes the last 2 years has looked really miserable in its season opener, has lost those season openers, only to rebound nicely in Game 2. We'll make that 3 years in a row. 45-27 win against Wesley Chapel. Stevie Weatherford looked like Stevie Wonder again. 13 of 17, 202 yards, 2 touchdowns for the Gators quarterback. One of those was to Alex Robinson. The other one was to Jamerson Davis. Land O'Lakes converted 3 of Wesley Chapel's 6 turnovers into TDs. My granddaddy told me a long time ago, you turn the ball over, you're not going to win. How's that for profound?
That's really moving. And Chamberlain picking up a big victory tonight against Middleton. Kenny Allen scored twice, and Dante Aycock scored on a 4-yard touchdown run.
Cody, Alonzo quarterback C.J. Bennett attempted 56 passes in his team's 41-14 loss to Hillsborough, but I think an even bigger story, Terry and Austin, the Terriers quarterback, threw for 310 yards. How far do we have to go back in our annals to find out the last time a Hillsborough quarterback, run-oriented Hillsborough, passed for 300 yards or more? We may have to get back to you on that one in a few minutes, maybe a few years.
You can't do that! You can't do that!
Joey, 2 weeks into the season, here's a few things that I think. I think that golf is going to be 8-0 heading into their November 7th showdown with Pasco for the district title.
I think you think too much. I think Hudson defeats golf 2 weeks prior on a Saturday night in Des Little Stadium.
I don't think I like your attitude, but I do think that Hillsborough, Armwood, Plant, Chamberlain are so ridiculously far above everybody else, it's ridiculous.
I think Springstead should be 2-0. They turned the ball over tonight in crucial situations in a loss to Nature Coast, but I also think they're going to struggle to win a district title with only 30 or so players.
I think I'm going to keep my tickets to the St. Pete bandwagon, but if they lose the Countryside on Friday, I know for sure I'm getting rid of them.
I think Hillsborough or Chamberlain defeats Plant this year.
I think that Tampa Catholic 0-2, but they're playing without 11 starters. They're playing without their quarterback Christian Green. I think in the long run that actually helps them.
That's what you think.
Well, that is what I think. I have a notebook full of shout-outs tonight, Joey. Andrew Clifford at Wharton threw a touchdown pass against Armwood. Normally not a big deal. They lost 52-10, but he threw a touchdown pass against Armwood. Armwood.
I'll trump you with my notebook. Charles Lovett, sophomore from Hillsborough, 4 catches, 165 yards. That's over 40 yards a catch in a 41-14 win against Alonzo.
Brad Keefe at Brandon, 3 field goals tonight. They win 16-7.
Ian Townsend, Hernando Christian, returned 2 of his 3 interceptions for touchdowns in a rout of Central Florida Christian.
Dunedin's Ryan Singer, 3 touchdown passes. The Falcons roll.
Let's give Armwood a little love. Quarterback Maiwan Jackson, 208 total yards, 4 touchdowns in that rout of Wharton.
Terrence Jackson, Clearwater, returns a kickoff. 95 yards, the only score in an 8-0 victory.
Ridgewood Sterling Ross, he was his first name again, Sterling. 22 carries, 196 yards in a 24-0 win against Wiregrass Ranch.
Bernard Reedy Lakewood starts the game off with a 78-yard kickoff return, also throws a touchdown pass, also has a touchdown run.
Nice notebook.
Wait, hold on. Teammate Jackos Jenkins, 3 touchdown passes. Wait. No, that's it. This is Friday Night Rewind.